I'm visiting the most expensive grocery stores in NYC. Along the way, we'll see $20 pints of ice cream, $43 cheese triangles, and $18 Korean strawberries, and that's only the beginning. But before we get to the most expensive store, we need to know what regular prices look like. That's why we're starting at what could be the only Trader Joe's in the world built underneath a bridge.
First thing we need to do is find the four most common groceries: milk, eggs, water, and bread. Their prices will be compared to each store we visit in the video. By the end, we'll know exactly which store is the most expensive.
Each banana is just 29 cents, okay? This is like the one thing that I believe they will never change the price of here. All right, whole milk gallon is $3.99. Mini brioche bites, $4.99. I love this store so much. So the whole wheat bread is $2.49. $3.99 for a gallon of artisan water from New Zealand. Good price. A dozen cage-free grade A eggs, $2.99. This is cheaper than my grocery store in Brooklyn. I don't think you're gonna find a cheaper grocery option in New York City. Thank you. Take care.
Thank you. Take care.
After only spending 29 cents on a banana, I was feeling pretty good, but then I remembered those $18 strawberries were coming up and got nervous. Now that we have our baseline prices, we hopped in a car heading north to the richest neighborhood in New York, the Upper East Side, where the three most expensive grocery stores just happen to be, starting at Cinderella's Gourmet Market.
There are 3 of these in New York City, 3 of these in the Hamptons. This store could take all your money in minutes.
The first thing I notice, it's so
Color coordinated, everything. It feels like this is very intentional. Pistachios, $20. You wanna know where the good Japanese places get it? Wagyu beef, $129.
Hello. Can I ask you a question?
As we were filming, an employee stopped us. I knew this was it. They were gonna shut us down from exposing their prices and kick us out of the store. It was a nice run.
We're doing a TikTok video about different supermarkets.
That's cool.
It's an Osmo. It's a little action cam.
Okay.
So it's like you can flip it around. It's good for like shorts, for YouTube.
Right. Oh, that's
Wanna hold it?
dope. Oh.
Phew. Okay, that guy was cool. He even led us to the insane $40 imported Spanish potato chips I was looking for. With our expensive golden chips in hand, we continued our mission looking for some really expensive wieners.
$22 for 20-piece pigs in a blanket. Is that blanket from a 5-star hotel? $4.99 for this. All right, you know, there are cheap things at this one if you know where to look. Pasture-raised soy-free eggs, $9.99 for 12. Whole grass milk, 64 ounces for $7.99. All right, so this is, I think, like their detox juice, $8. Does this come with a personal trainer included? It's $94. Wow.
Have a great day.
Thank you.
To City Chanel.
Bye. Somehow we spent $94 on 8 items, a few of which were just water. All right, we are gonna try the rest later in a big showdown of the supermarkets, but this detox drink must be tried. You know what? That's actually pretty good. Cinderella, not bad. We'll see how the rest do later on.
$8 detox juice acquired. We walked a few blocks north and moved up a step on the expensive grocery store pyramid at Eli's Market.
They've got personal shoppers available 7 days a week, 20,000 square feet. They've got their own wine bar inside, and they grow their own produce. This is inspired by European markets. Again, the first thing you see, all these supermarkets, colorful, $23 for this organic orange juice. Okay. How much do cherries cost? Doesn't say. I've read that these cherries are extremely expensive. We're gonna see the price at the end. Can you guess how much this costs? And we're gonna show you how much this costs, okay? Monder is spring water, no price. Find out price at counter. 1.25 pounds of cave-aged Gruyere, pardon my French, $42 for this. This is like cheese gold here, heavy. 2 ounce, $250. 4 ounces, $500. That's a little bit out of my price range, I think. Ooh, asparagus quiche, $40. I'm beginning to feel like a life failure not being able to afford these prices. Man, I'm telling you, compared to Trader Joe's and Cinderella, this place is deserted. They put new meaning to the word personal shopper because they're gonna personally be shopping by themselves. $9.95 for peanut butter and jelly sandwich. I can't do it, I can't do it. A half gallon's $10.99 here. Wasn't a gallon at Trader Joe's like 50% of this? This is the only sliced bread they have in the entire store, and there's no price, so we can just guess. $18 for a dozen eggs? I'm rarely speechless, I'm speechless. $88. My net worth has significantly dropped since shopping here. Oh boy. The cherries, $18.35. We spent $88.23 on 4 items. When people say that your money disappears living in New York, they never shopped here. We'll see if this lives up to the hype and the price later on when we try them.
After spending nearly $90 on 4 items, I was feeling bold. Bold enough to buy something even crazier.
We got the EAT Cafe, owned by the same company that owns Eli's, and they have a ham and cheese sandwich in there that I saw on TikTok, which the price just shocked me. Cheese. Where is it? Oh, here it is. Okay, thank you. After tax, this was $32 for a ham and cheese sandwich. We're gonna get to the bottom of this one in our tasting too.
With the world's most expensive ham and cheese sandwich in the bag, we were now ready for the most expensive grocery store, Butterfield Market.
They call this the Erewhon of New York. You know, that really expensive supermarket that Hailey Bieber shops at and all the influencers are always going to? This is the creme de la creme, the most expensive supermarket in all of New York City.
I had one thing on my mind, and it was finding the viral $18 Korean strawberries that Emma Chamberlain said were the best she's ever had in her life. It even made her cry, apparently. But as I looked and looked, I couldn't find these things anywhere. In my desperation, I asked an employee, and my worst fears came true. I was informed that they were sold out earlier in the day.
Yeah, it sold out really fast. So
Is that why?
About that.
Too many TikTokers have been here. Those influencers sell everything out. All right, they have a collaboration with Cafe Pana, and they have ice cream from this famous cafe, which is pricey. This is like, flavor is this? It's called Weekly Special, but 16 bucks for a pint. Okay, we're definitely taking this one. $7.50 for this, and I think it's even smaller than the Cinderella ones. Eggs, $9, I see, for a dozen, on the cheaper side. And then milk, 11 bucks. And this is not a gallon. It's like a toddler drew the cover for this one. $1.75 for a regular water. Soda water, $1.50. I'm starting to question if this is really the most expensive supermarket. I don't know.
We needed to buy something for our tasting to replace the viral strawberries. Something with some color. Something like... close enough, right?
I know this is gonna sound crazy, but I feel like we struggled to spend 50 bucks here. Like, we were really looking hard for what I considered items that were overpriced and came up with these 3. I spent, gosh, $2.50, I think? The stat will be here somewhere.
We stepped into a car with hundreds of dollars of expensive groceries. As we headed for my friend's apartment to try the loot, I couldn't help but wonder if this was all just one big ripoff. Only one way to find out. We have 3 items from each of the supermarkets. I'm gonna try them all, rank them 1 to 10. Starting with this $40 tin of potato chips from Spain, Bonilla a la Vista. On the top it says, Esto engancha, you'll get hooked, in some Korean writing I can't understand. I don't think there's many chips in here. I think we really just paid for the tin. Just seriously, I looked this up online and people refer to them as gentrification chips. If these are in your supermarket or deli, look out. The more work you put into opening something, the better it must be. Like a crowbar. Gotta be a logical way to do this. Oh, look at that. I better put this away before I hurt someone. You know, what's crazy is these only have 3 ingredients: sliced potatoes, olive oil, and salt. They are basic. $40 potato chips. I'm sorry to my friends in Spain, I just don't see it. If you put these at a bar and I'm drinking, and they're right next to me, sure, it tastes kind of healthy, but I want a little bit more salt in my potato chip. 40 bucks, I'm going 3 out of 10. 20-piece, handcrafted pigs in a blanket for $22. That is over $1 for each tiny little wiener. 2 out of 10, just on the price. $21 for raw shelled pistachios. I know this is an expensive item, so I'm gonna grade this on a little bit of a curve. I'm gonna go 4.5 out of 10. And then finally, as a bonus, since it's in the Eli's family, we got the $32 ham and cheese sandwich, which could be the most expensive ham and cheese sandwich on earth. This doesn't even look like that much meat. Look at this. Not that much. This is $16 worth of it right here. It's like paying Las Vegas minibar prices for middle school cafeteria food. The next time somebody complains to me about Katz's Deli costing too much, this costs even more. This is $5 more expensive than a huge Katz's pastrami sandwich. I rest my case, 1 out of 10. You wanna try it, James? All right, what does James, camera guy, think?
You know what? John's right. Tastes like something you would find at school lunch. There's nothing special. I wouldn't pay for this.
Butterfield Market, which I was told was the most expensive supermarket in New York. Unfortunately, as you saw, they were sold out of the viral Korean strawberries, but we still managed to get our hands on their famous Cafe Pana ice cream, which came out to a little bit under 20 bucks, actually $16. It was on special. We're gonna eat this straight out of the tin. You know, like how your dad would do it like secretly at night and hope nobody noticed, except everybody does. Look at this in the middle, little chocolate chip cookies, little sprinkles, little chocolate chip, rainbow colors, and then we have the chocolate ice cream. I'm actually excited for this big time. Whoa, I really wanted to hate this, but there's just so much goodness going on. I've never had ice cream like that where there's little chocolate chip cookies hiding all around. I'm extremely biased to cookies and cream, to chocolate chip, to Oreo flavors. Oh, even for 16 bucks, I'm gonna give it an 8.5 out of 10. And this jam, this Sarah Beth's legendary spreadable fruit peach apricot, $19. What is so special about a peach apricot spread? It's legendary, apparently. It costs $18.99. I don't buy jam or spreads very often, but I'm thinking they're usually about half that price or more. They were preserved from the Bronx, okay. Award-winning jam maker and renowned restaurateur, $20. Man, do these peaches have their own trust fund? I like the first bite, but I'm concerned the cracker affected the flavor. I'll try this at home. You ever really want to complain about something, but you're struggling to find a reason to complain other than the price? That jam is just, that peach spread, it's just like the perfect texture, consistency, and the flavor. Not too sweet, just right. I wouldn't pay $18 for this, but I would definitely buy this if it was cheaper. So with that being said, we'll go with a 6.5 out of 10. Then these TikTok looking cookies, baked in cookie tubes, $16. This actually could be a cool gift. It's a little pricey, but I think this could work as a gift for somebody. Now we have to see how good these cookies are. They look good. Look, you got every color of the rainbow here. Look good, taste meh, 3 out of 10. Eli's, and this was by far the most expensive. We spent $88 on 4 items. The $23 organic orange juice. Ingredients, USA organic oranges for 23 bucks. This orange juice better taste like a tropical vacation. You know, the 2 and 3 were correct. I would have paid like $2.30 for this. 23 bucks, I don't know, this is ridiculous. I'm giving this a 1.5 out of 10. I think the problem is you could just stamp the word organic on anything and people will put a higher value on it, but yeah, I don't know. It's not worth $23. No. We've got the $41.90 cave-aged Gruyere cheese. We bought some extra crackers. We got open ring bread for $4.99. This costs as much as a loaf of bread at Trader Joe's. We need to open this, cut it, and put it on the little cracker. If I ever did a cooking show, it would be hilariously bad. I should consider that. I am completely useless in kitchens. My wife keeps me far, far away, but I do like to eat. Problem is, I don't know what premium cheese is supposed to cost. I'm sure this is very expensive. With the crackers, have some wine with it. You want to liven up a party, get real bougie. I would 6 out of 10 on this. I like it. And then we had the cherries, which we weren't sure how much they would cost, but actually cost $18.35. This intrigues me a lot. So this was actually the item that did not have a price on it. That was something we saw at Eli's a lot. There was no prices on a lot of things. So these are Chilean cherry. Do these cherries come with an apology note for being so expensive? Almost 20 bucks. I'm gonna try to estimate how many cherries are in here. I don't know, I'm gonna guess like 25 to 30 cherries for $18. So do the math on that, they're pricey. It just tastes like any cherry I've ever had. 3 out of 10. The only thing that I would 100% buy again would be the Cafe Pana ice cream. All 3 supermarkets, the winner.
Now that we know how expensive each store's groceries are, I can finally do one last thing that I've been waiting for this whole time.
Close enough.